what's up, North County? I'm your host, Randy Doty, and today we are talking the California Mid-State Fair Scholarship Pageant with Patty Lucas and Kerrigan Jensen, which is the reigning, the current, the queen. You're the queen.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
You are the queen. We're in your presence. We're the queen. We are in the queen's presence. So I'm honored. Thank you.
Oh, thanks for
Thanks for coming on.
Yeah,
Thanks for
thank
coming
you.
on. Yeah, this is crazy. So I like doing this because it's, the girls like yourself, you guys are super nervous when you come on here. I don't know why. I mean, you guys should be more nervous. Yeah, all the other stuff that you guys have done, this should be like a breeze.
Oh.
But anyways, so Patty, so tell me a little bit about what she was involved with and what you involved with for the last 25 years?
25 years, yeah.
Yeah, tell me about it.
So Kerrigan's journey was kind of a little short than most journeys because she went off to Texas to go to school. So, but we had done the parade, in Pioneer Day, the parade, and then during Christmas, we did the toy bank along with the Salvation Army ringing the bell, and we also did the. Oh yeah, we did do that. I'm just
You guys
thinking
do a lot
at
of
the top
stuff.
my head. Well, in over a week. This was one weekend we did all this.
Oh, gee.
And we did Vine Street
Oh my gosh.
along with the Teddy Bear Tea with the Main Street Association.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So and then after that, Kerrigan came back for the board of directors dinner in April.
So you just jam pack her, like when you come to town, it's like you're not even seeing your family. You're just,
Yeah.
it's all pageant stuff.
Yes, and so but every time I get home, I'm very excited to do all these events. I think we did 13 events in 1 week between the
gosh.
parades and everything. So
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's crazy.
It was very crazy. And now she only has 14 days left.
yes,
Oh my gosh, exciting. So Patty, if nobody knows, what exactly do you do for the California Mid-State Fair? What is your job as your directing position with the scholarship pageant?
Well, I run the whole operation.
Okay.
I get the applications out for the girls. I'm with the girls all the time, all the parades, all the events. So, we're out there just to be out in the community and doing our community service. I'm also just creating the program, getting the judges, not hiring, but people to do interviews with the girls, applications. So there's a lot. Oh, and how to walk in heels.
Yeah, I always like that part. I always like that part. It's like you're teaching girls. You're like, I remember Brooke was on last year, and she told me about that. I'm like, they're teaching you how to walk in high heels. It's like teaching you how to put on lipstick, right? I mean, but
there is a technique to it.
Yeah, I
and
guess so.
You don't want to wear platforms because then you sound like a cow walking. And there's just certain techniques to everything. We've been working on this since, for this year's pageant, April 24th was our first day, meeting all the girls. And they been meeting every Wednesday. And now we're added Saturdays to it.
Wow.
Because we only have 3 more meetings before dress rehearsal.
And how many girls do you have this year as contestants?
This year I have 11. Last
Okay.
year we had 8.
Okay.
I've had anywhere from 3 to 16 over the 20 some odd years.
Amazing. That's so. Are you excited?
I am excited.
Yeah. This is like the Super Bowl for you, huh?
It is, and it's one of those things I look forward to it every year and getting started with it. And, my big thing is I start in January and then run all the way through till December.
Awesome.
So
very cool. Kerrigan, let's hear about you. Let's hear about your last year. So let's talk about before you won. So what was it like going through the whole, like Patty was saying, as far as learning how to walk in heels, learning how to give speeches, learning how to address the audience, learning how to, keep eye contact. I'm sure that's all part of the training.
Yes.
So tell me all about, what are these girls going through right now?
so the process was, first off, for me it was a lot of fun. But so the girls are learning how to do interview skills, And so we do a lot of mock interview practices. About every meeting we have that.
Every meeting.
And then they go through their opening speech, and so that gets them more accustomed to talking in front of people, even though there's nobody there, but you can picture the crowd since we're all on the stage practicing.
Mm-hmm.
And then besides that, they're working on their skills.
Talent.
Yeah, their talent.
So are you there this year with them, kind of mentoring them and kind of helping along answering questions, or are you just letting like Patty and her crew kind of do those things?
I am a part of it. I do go to all the meetings as when I got home.
Right.
So I was in school for the first month and a half, but when I'm home, then I am at the meetings.
And so now you're, I mean, are they kind of, I mean, you're the outgoing queen, right? And so they're kind of looking at you and asking questions, going, hey, you know, I mean, how do you kind of field some of those questions?
Well, I use the advice that people gave me. And so with interview, I remember what they said, so I try to pass down the information along.
Kind of help them along and kind of
Yes.
hold their hand a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
So what was the last year like for you? So actually, no, I want to step back. The night of, what was your talent?
So my talent was a demonstration of welding safety.
Welding safety.
Yes.
Okay. And so how did you do that? You didn't weld, but you explained welding? You explained the difference between arc, TIG, that kind of stuff?
Yes.
Did you really?
Yeah, so I named all the techniques, and then I went through what you should wear. So like closed-toe shoes and safety glasses, and then I had pictures of the things I have already made.
And so that was your skill. And so everybody's, so what else did you do? So like during the pageant night, so it's go time. They said you guys walk out and kind of do your wave thing, and then you guys start going through the process. What's the process like the night of?
So the night of, we do an opening number dance.
You all dance together?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was the most out of my comfort zone out of all the categories, was the dance. Because I can two-step and I can swing dance, but I cannot do that kind of dance. And so I remember at one point, like, everyone was going left and like I was going right. And so I've definitely had to work harder at that category. But besides that, so we do opening number, and then we have, everyone does their what's that?
Opening speech.
Oh yeah, the opening speech. And so you just introduce yourself and say where you're from. And then they all do a talent. So it's one by one. And then it's evening gown. And then they crown the next court.
And then the judging starts, or is the judging's already done by that, right? By that point, don't you think? Or
We actually start the day before on Tuesday
Okay.
with luncheon and interviews with all the girls, and the one girl was 5 judges, and it's for 7 minutes, and so they get to ask any question on their platform. No political,
right.
any of that, but anything. It's fair game. Whatever they wrote on their application, then that's what they can ask questions about.
What was your platform?
So my platform is a kids gardening corner. So it's a place that will take place this year at the fair in Farm Alley, and kids will come and they can transplant their own zucchinis and take them home.
Oh, very cool. So do you remember your opening speech?
Yes.
Can you share us?
Okay. It was, hello, my name is Kerrigan Jensen. I am 20 years old and from Santa Margarita. And then I said, in the fall, I'll be attending West Texas A&M, transferring as a junior. And then my fair proposal is a kids gardening corner where kids will learn the importance of agriculture in a fun way. That has been in my brain ever since.
And that was it? That was your, in a nutshell, your full speech?
Yeah, so that was our introduction.
Oh, I was expecting something a lot longer than that.
No,
It's like
short and
short
sweet.
and sweet. Get it out. So when you said your proposal for the kids' corner,
Yes.
So is that only something that the queen gets to implement if they win, or how does that work?
Yes. So her fair proposal, only the queen. Every girl has to write one, and they're judged on their platform. But she will be the only one actually presenting it on Kids Day during the fair.
Interesting. So everybody has a proposal for what? The betterment of the
fair.
fairgrounds?
Yes.
Grounds, whatever it may be. And so everybody has different, and then the queen gets to implement their proposal, and it's just automatic type thing?
Yes.
Interesting. And so how big is this kids zone area that you proposed?
So we're expecting maybe 200 kids, but so I have
Wow.
started the zucchinis,
Okay.
and so I have started hundreds,
Okay.
and so hopefully a lot of kids. Hopefully.
So you started them at the fair.
No, at my house.
Oh.
Yes, and so then we got a bunch of sponsors that donated potting soil and.
So you got
pots.
hundreds of zucchinis, all in
Hundreds.
individual little pods.
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Wow. So how long ago did you have to start those?
Well, they're growing too fast, so I'm gonna have to replant them. So.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but I
So-
bought
Hey, this
enough
one's going
seeds,
too
so-
fast. It's firing off. We need to make some zucchini bread or
Yeah. So
something.
if you want zucchinis, I have 156.
Oh my gosh, that is
Too many.
so. Are kids signing up to be a part of this, or how does that work?
Oh, you just stop by. We'll have a little booth. And
Okay,
it'll be a lot of fun.
one day,
Yes. So it's July 26th.
July 26th. Come by the kids' corner
Yep.
and grab your zucchini pod.
Yes.
Or zucchini, depending on which one you bring.
Depending
I mean, we still got a couple more weeks. You might have to
Yes.
replace.
Yeah, we might just be giving away zucchinis.
Right? Kids
Yeah.
are walking around with zucchinis.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing. So what did the last year look like for you? So you win the pageant. Were you surprised? Did you know that you were going to win? Did you think that somebody else was going to beat you out? What was that like?
I was not expecting it. I was just having just so much fun, but all the girls would have made a great queen. I think any of them could have made the court, but I still cannot believe it.
And what was your feeling like that night when it come down to? So how do they do it? Do you have two people like, okay, the winner is that how you guys do that, Patty?
No, what we end up doing is there's special awards for interview and for talent, and each one of those are $100 with those, and then after
Miss
that,
Congeniality,
and then we of
right?
course do Miss Congeniality,
Right.
which we've already watched this year, and then we call out second place, first place, and then queen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this year will be a little different. We'll have 5 girls pulled out for the question on their platform, and then the decision will be made. We'll have second, first, and the queen.
Wow. So nobody's standing next to each other. They just get called out. Everybody's standing on the side.
They're all standing. When the 5 are called out, they're in a U shape on the stage, and so then they're called forward,
And
and
you
the
start
other
picking 'em
girls
out.
are just Then
Gotcha.
we kick the other ones out.
Oh yeah. All right, bye-bye. No. But so what was it like when you were standing there? Your name still hasn't been called, but yet you're still out there on the stage. Were you getting nervous?
I was a little nervous, yes,
Were
but
you like, oh, God, I gotta win. What if I don't? And you start going through your mind.
a little bit. But I was just enjoying the moment. The whole night and the whole process was so fun.
Uh-huh.
But I do remember being very nervous.
And then when they called your name,
I could not believe it.
did you cry?
I got teary-eyed, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you scream? Did your parents scream? Did your family scream?
Yes, they did.
Going nuts in the stands?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. So what was the last year like for you?
It was definitely hard, challenging, balancing school and then the pageant, because I would be in Texas and I'd be wanting to go to all the events, but I couldn't. But it was just super fun. It was busy though, because when I was home, I'd be doing as many things with the pageant as I could. And so even when I was in Texas, I would still do a little bit, but not.
Because you had to
much.
leave shortly after the pageant to go to school, right? 'Cause
Yeah, like a
doesn't
week
school
after.
start in August?
Yes, early August.
Okay. So it was your first year, right?
Yes, but I transferred as a junior because I went to Cuesta College.
Gotcha. Okay, so you left a week after the pageant.
Yeah.
So, but when you came home, you were jam packed with activities. Patty's, hey, we're doing this, we're doing that, and you're getting dialed in.
Yes.
But yet you were still doing some stuff on your own or through with the pageant from back there as
A
well.
little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Tell me the last year. Tell me some of the things that you did.
Yes.
Here, not there.
Oh,
Here.
yes. So over Christmas, we did the Creston Christmas Light Parade, and then we did the Teddy Bear Tea, and then
What's the teddy bear tea?
So it's in Paso Robles, and all the little girls come, and it's just a big tea party, and so that was super fun because we got to connect with the girls, and it was a lot of fun. Yes, and
What
then-
else?
Okay, then we did the Winter Wonderland in Tascadero,
Okay.
and then Vine Street we rang bells for the Salvation Army, and then let's see, what else did we do? That might have been it.
Oh, marketplace.
Oh yeah, we did the Fair Marketplace a few times, and that was fun. And we did. So our station at the marketplace was we made cards for the deployed soldiers.
Made what? Cards?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
And so I have a picture of all the hundreds of cards that we made, and so that was special.
Oh, wow. And then during the fair, you got to, walk around, kind of parading around with you and your court, right?
Yes.
And then go around and get to introduce, I think, during the shows on the main grandstand as well?
Yes, so we got to introduce Luke Bryan and Pitbull,
Oh, yeah?
and so it was really fun. We got to meet Scotty McCreery and Parker McCollum.
Really?
So that was a lot of fun.
And then their tell us what happened with that one. That was
Oh,
so
yes.
funny.
So we have a trailer, and so that we can cool off in the middle of the day and like take naps. And we walk out of the trailer, and he's there filming like a promo video or something.
At your trailer?
No, but like
In the
Right
area?
next
Been
to
there,
us.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes. And so we had a whole conversation with him, and we got to take pictures, and so he was super nice.
Really?
Yeah.
What, were you starstruck?
Yes, because we were not expecting him to be right there next to the trailer.
Huh.
They
So,
did have
it was super
a
fun.
meet and greet scheduled,
Yes.
but with the meet and greet, it's just shake hands,
Take a
stand
picture.
by, take a picture, and that's it.
Right.
So they got the ultimate meet and greet.
Yes.
So did you have your sash signed by
I did.
everybody?
Yes.
Is that a different sash, or do you have
No.
this?
They're all.
Oh,
in the
it's all in the back. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Interesting. So you're super excited. Now your reign is coming to an end.
Yes.
Are you saddened?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're part of the history of the California
Yes.
Mid-State Fair.
And it's part of the sisterhood of the whole pageant.
Yeah.
That's very neat.
So what happens on the 17th? What is your role? What do you do?
So I am more backstage, and probably if someone's nervous, I'll talk to them. Guess what Brooke did to me? Because I remember I had a moment that I was so scared and so nervous, and she like talked me down, and she was like, "You're gonna be okay." And so, and I remembered that, and so. But I think just moral support backstage is mostly.
Patty, does any of the girls like really like have you ever experienced anybody just complete froze up to where they were just a complete mess and you had to just like I mean you didn't know what to do?
Well, we've had it with the interviews, and the judges are so kind, and they just tell them, take a moment, take a breath, and then we'll start over.
'Cause, I mean, I can't imagine the emotions going through because you're trying to remember things. I mean, I do that here, like names, I mean, I'll just completely slaughter it because I'm like thinking ahead, trying to remember names and might be a,
Yeah.
hard name to remember. And it just comes out and goes, bleh, right? And I couldn't imagine that in live in front of people and trying to remember, everything that you've learned. You're nervous because everybody's there. You're like, then you're under the pressure for the competition, and you're just like going, gosh, and I can't believe that, I mean, I can't believe it because you guys, direct them for that. You guys
Right.
instruct them. You guys, that's why you guys practice and practice and practice. So
Well,
that's crazy.
And we had it in 2018, Kimmy White, when she went on for her talent, they started music, but it wasn't hers. So she started singing, and then she's like, this is the wrong music. And so then she regrouped herself. They found the right music, and then we started
my
up again.
gosh.
But she held it together as a professional
That's
and was
awesome.
able to.
You have to improvise. You have to
You
roll with the
do.
punches, right? I mean, that's kind of the way life is. You just, you expect one way, and it might not go that way. You just kind of have to, manage.
Yeah, well, and even this year we've told the girls their props, if you're doing something with your prop and it blows over, blame it on Dave Huffy with his weather.
Patty, what like a couple of the skill sets that these girls bring? Like some of the, give me an example of like one that just kind of blew you away over your entire time. Like
What, a talent?
one of their
or
talents.
Talents?
Like they
Well,
like she brings welding. I thought it would have been really cool if you would have welded
Yeah.
on stage.
Definitely.
That would have been super awesome. You just put together like some sort of grill or
Yes.
something.
Yeah, well, we've had quite a few of them. I think the most enjoyable ones and the most exciting were when we had to get a piano. And the girls, played a song on the piano. And Farrell Johnson, I think it's Farrell Johnson, he would come and provide a piano, and one of the contestants hadn't even contacted him. So on the day of, I'm calling frantic. I need a piano.
Oh, geez.
So, but there's always interesting ones. I mean, Caitlin Caney from Catania Brothers, she was my very first queen in
Okay.
'02, and she did a monologue on Where's the Beef? How
The
appropriate.
commercial?
Well, she didn't do the commercial, but she
Oh.
talked about,
Where's the
beef,
beef?
and where the what products are used. 99% of all products
Huh.
are used are made out of a cow. So
That's cool.
I mean, that was really cool, and she comes back every year and gives us moral support.
So you have a night where all the queens they're invited for, what is that? Like a dinner, luncheon? Do you guys?
At our 50th, we invited all the queens to come back for lunch.
Okay.
With the new contestants, and then after that, we just invite them for that night.
For the pageant night?
For the pageant night, and then they all get to come on stage and take
Oh,
a picture.
cool. And
with
do a lot of
everybody.
them participate?
Yes, we do.
Or even
have,
courts, can they come too?
the whole court of princesses and
Anybody.
everything, and it gets quite crowded up there on that stage.
That's so cool
So-
to have that. So I remember last year you were telling me that there's somebody, the judges aren't you don't know who the judges are.
I do not.
Is
know.
that still the same to where like they would be part of their casual events that you guys would put on, but the judges are or should I say may be in attendance, and you don't know who the judges are until the night of, right?
night
Is that still a thing?
That's still a thing, because a lot of the not all, a lot of them, but a few of them are local, so you don't know where they're going to be, and we just tell them keep it together, wherever you are, and everybody does really well. We don't have any, major feedback from a judge saying, "Oh, I ran into so and so," and
Did you have an idea who the judges were, or do you and the girls like, I think that's a judge, right? As those events take place,
Oh no, not really. We didn't
Really?
know anybody.
yeah.
So
were they a surprise? Like you're like,
Yes.
oh my gosh, I didn't know that guy was or that girl was that lady was.
yes, I had no idea.
Huh.
And last year, our judges we had Brett Christensen, she was 2001 queen. And then we had Krista Sabin, she was the board of directors president. And now it's Rob Benaso is the president of the board. Then Clinton Kiles, and he's a choreographer, performer from LA. And then we had Mrs. United States.
I remember you saying that.
Yeah, she came, and then who was our final judge? Oh, how can I? Christina Hammonds
Yes.
from Taft, and she puts on the Miss Petroleum pageant.
Okay.
So,
So do you have some celebrity status up your sleeve this year?
I do.
Yeah.
And, it's always fun for everybody, but they're so friendly and kind to all the girls, and because they meet the girls at the actual luncheon. And then we dismiss the girls and they get ready for interviews, and then that's when it all starts. But it's nice to meet everybody and get those fears taken care of.
Now, do you do you take the crown off of your head and place it onto the queen?
I get to keep my crown.
Okay.
But I do get to crown the next queen. So
Okay,
that's exciting.
so you get to do that. You get to be a
do.
part of that. You're
Yes.
still wearing your crown
Yes.
as you put the new crown on the new queen.
Yes.
So, amongst you and your friends
Mm-hmm.
and family, do you guys have the ones that you think are going to be in the top three?
I don't know. It's hard to say. A lot of the girls.
Or
everyone
is this
is-
a hard one?
Yeah.
It
It's
is.
hard to choose. 'Cause I think they all could make a great court.
I'm really interested in platforms now,
Mm-hmm.
of what you guys what they have, because I didn't know that was a thing, and I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
Because is this something that is it just for this year for that kids corner?
Hers will only be presented this year
Okay.
at Kids Corner, and we used to do a platform And then during COVID, things were crazy. And then when we started back up on 21, we didn't do a fair proposal because we thought it was just going to be too hard for anybody to get it all together. And so Brooke was really disappointed because she wanted a fair proposal.
Oh, that was her year.
Yeah, and 22. And then we started it back up.
Oh, cool.
So,
Man, so you excited?
I'm
You excited,
excited.
nervous, and sad all in one,
Yes.
right? Because you got 14 days?
14 days.
14
left.
days.
14 days left.
Yes.
And then so what happens? What is her job after it? Is there anything? Is your time, your responsibility is done as soon as you're queen? You crown the next queen.
Yes.
Okay.
I did that night. Yep.
So then she's done what she's done for
Yeah.
because you get scholarships and stuff like that, right?
Yes.
Right.
So you've fulfilled your contract, so to speak.
Yes. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So and then you're part of history.
Yes. So it's definitely bittersweet, the whole process, especially this year. But
So Kerrigan, what are you going to school for? What's your major?
so I'm an agricultural media and communications major at West Texas A&M.
And what does that mean?
So we do a bunch of photography and writing and stories and articles. And so it's described as like farmers and ranchers, they know how to talk to each other in like the farmer and rancher language. And so, but our job is to take that and make it so the public can understand it. And so we're like the middleman, I guess.
Give me an example of farmer language versus
Oh man.
non-farmer language. How do you transpose that?
And I'm still working on it because our family does not farm, but I have tons of friends at home in Canyon, which is where the school is, that farm. And so I've definitely just learned through conversations because it is a whole new language. And so I'm getting to a little bit better at it, but
Pretty much have to add
know.
words probably to
yeah, and make it simpler. Smaller words. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, cool. So did you have a great year? Was this the best experience that you expected last year before you won? Did you expect this?
Winning? Or
Well,
what? Or
did
school?
did you anticipate the year that you had this past year?
No, I did not at all. This year has been better than I ever could have imagined.
And if somebody were to ask you, what kind of words of encouragement would you give some of the girls that haven't participated, thinking about participating next year? What kind of words of encouragement would you have?
I would say just do it. It's been such a great experience, and I never thought that I would do this since I showed forever, but I didn't. I never thought that I would be like the pageant kind. But I think that it just takes all different kinds of people, and everyone can make the court. And you learn so many good skills. So, for example, like interviewing skills, I've had maybe 4 or 5 interviews in college since the pageant, and I've learned so many skills from all the work we've done with the pageant that I didn't realize just how many like good takeaways in the real world.
So you're basically learning for the pageant stuff, life skills.
Yes. Yeah, there are life skills and public speaking skills.
Very awesome. So Patty, so tell me what's next. So tell me about the pageant, dates, times. What can our viewers, if they want to go, maybe they want to participate. Maybe they want to participate next year.
Next year.
What are some of the stuff that you would tell them?
Well, for this year, it's on opening day of the fair on Wednesday, July 17th. And that day, of course, is free rides for kids. Also, Miranda Lambert. And then we start the whole fair off with our event. And then
What time does that start at?
at 6 p.m.
6 p.m.
on the Frontier stage.
Okay.
And so you do have to pay to get in, but the actual pageant is free.
And so when will you start taking applications for next year?
For next year, we'll start in March taking applications, and our final deadline will be sometime in April. Girls 17 through 24 as of opening day of the fair. So if they're 16, but they'll be 17 sometime between now and the day of the fair, they can run. Also, if they're 24 on opening day of the fair and like the next day they're 25, they can run also.
So it's on the day of.
The day
The
of,
day of the event dictates whether or not you can participate or not.
right.
Awesome.
And then, from that, then the girls all have their community outreach, their fair proposal, and the fair proposal is geared to what they feel would enhance the fair or the fair experience for the people attending.
I'm going to just touch on this one time a little bit before we go out, but has any of those implementations ever been, is a fixture now at the California Mid-State Fair that the queens or the courts contestants have proposed?
We had one that actually stuck around for a long time, and that was Destiny Cavaletto's year in 03. She had a place for seniors to go to get away from the heat, have water, and it actually ended up turning into a tea party on senior day. And it ran all the way up until COVID. So it was from 03 to
So essentially her implementation morphed into something bigger, but yet the proposal kind of stuck around for what, 20 years?
20 years, yeah.
Wow.
So, and that does happen,
That's cool.
with some of them, and, writing the letters to the military that are deployed. That one has stuck around for a long time, too.
Interesting. Do you get letters back? Do they
No,
write
they
back?
don't get
write
letters back because they just send them in a group
Gotcha.
to wherever, and then they pass them out.
Very cool. Anybody you want to thank, Patty?
Anybody I want to thank?
Yeah.
Well, let's see. My
Long
biggest
list.
thank is Chad Stevens. This will be his 21st year with me on stage.
Wow.
And we'll always look forward to it. I don't even have to call him.
He just knows
He
to show
just
up.
knows to
He's
show
the
up.
MC.
He's the MC.
Right.
He runs the show. We have Catania Brothers, Boot Barn, SRY Coaches, our big sponsors, along with DePriest Brescia Art Gallery. Those are our main sponsors for the pageant.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Well, Patty, thank you so much for coming
All right,
on.
thank
Appreciate
you.
it. Kerrigan,
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Congratulations, on your win, and sounds like it was a successful year, and you're ready to move on to the next chapter. Pass the crown.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, ladies, thank you so much for coming on, and I can't wait to meet the other girls. I think we're going to be having some future interviews to meet the contestants of this year's pageant, and see who's going to take the 2024 crown, right?
Right.
Exciting. Well, very cool. Well, I'm sure we'll see you that night, and shed some tears, right?
Yes.
Shed some tears as that crown moves on.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Well, there you have it, guys. Hey, right there is July 17th, California Mid-State Fair Scholarship Pageant, okay? Go out there and support these young ladies, and listen to their platforms and support them in any way you can, and enjoy a great local small town fair. But as always, guys, we can't do this without you and our sponsors. We'd like to thank Escalar Wines, Wine Traveler Hideaway, Visit Atascadero, 805 Customs, Santo Brother Plumbing, North County Junk Removal, Hanson Enterprises, Story Termite and Pest Control, Borhoen Auto Center, Kennedy Club Fitness, Airflow Filter Services, Suprema Meat Market, Ron Mullins with Remax Parkside, and MGP Coatings, guys. Thanks again. We'll see you at the fair.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Hi, it's Alex with Suprema Meat Market. We are a Mexican meat market with a taqueria. Come enjoy our high-quality cuts and meats. We offer choice and prime Harris Ranch beef, as well as chicken, seafood, and pork items. In the taqueria, all of our tacos come with handmade tortillas. We also offer specialty items like chilaquiles and chile rellenos. Come enjoy Taco Tuesday with Suprema. We offer our tacos at $1.99 each. Suprema Meat Market is located at 8950 Montecito Avenue in Atascadero.
Are you tired of looking at that worn-out concrete garage floor, patio, or porch? Look no further than MGP Coatings, where customer service reigns supreme. Our team goes above and beyond to ensure your satisfaction every step of the way. Before we even start coating, we meticulously repair your concrete, ensuring a flawless finish that lasts. And here's the best part. Our Pentec coatings are 4 times stronger than epoxy, so they won't chip or peel, making maintenance a breeze. Plus, they come with a limited lifetime warranty. Call us today at 805-952-5301 or check out our Facebook and Instagram and experience the MGP coating difference. Don't wait. Transform your garage, patio, porch, or driveway and become a part of the MGP coating family.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Hi, this is Omid
and Deanna
at North County Junk Removal. We are a business known for helping our neighbors and our community.
Let us help you save money and get rid of any unwanted items.
And rest assured that our professional team adheres to global standards of safety and recycling. We are fully licensed and insured for your peace of mind.
We are locally owned and operated, and we look forward to helping you with all your junk removal needs.
Please call us at 805-769-6966.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.
What's up, North County? Nate Santos here, owner of Santos Bros Plumbing. You might recognize me with my dancing horses at local events such as the Atascadero Tamale Festival, Templeton 4th of July, and Paso Pioneer Day. I am now available for all your home plumbing service and repair needs, from minor drips and drops to emergency leaks and clogs. For the best plumbing service, call Santos Bros Plumbing, pipe wranglers to the rescue.
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations: Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.